Brad and I are hopping in and a couple quick games on the stream. Excellent.
Hey, what you doing?
Checking out that house we were trying to build to our calm.
So, the PD build has different things going on. You'll notice this new UI. So here you get a lot more visibility on the left-hand corner as to what's going on and what they're doing. It's a bit just a lot more visible. There are a lot of performance tweaks in this build. They're not as big as the next one. It's going to come out. It's just going to start seriously multi-threading the client. There are also a couple bugs. Oh, am I muted or something? Let's see. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, well, apparently my voice was a little too low, so. Just, I think my chat. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Thing here got, oh, and I'm also not muted on my channel there, so you're going to get echo, echo, echo. Yeah, alright, well let's, I'm not sure what else I can do here. Actually, helps if my microphone's near my mouth too. Funny that, huh? I know, right? It's crazy. Hey guys, no, this is just a PTE build. We're just trying to test around on it, kind of see. There's a number of known issues already, but nothing like getting some games going and hopefully humiliating Brad in the process. Oh, that's interesting. The Air Factory looks like it's showing the water version of the icon there. Alright. Commander's not doing a whole hell of a lot here, is he? Let's get him. Get a little more air going. And bring him back towards the middle here. Yeah, so, we're trying to get a build ready to go at some point, but we haven't done a lot of focus testing on it. We've been doing a lot of feature-specific testing of late, so a lot has changed, and a lot more is still going to change. We've got a lot, like I said, a lot of stuff coming into the game, a lot of performance tweaks and optimizations to hopefully make everything play a little bit better. So we'll see how stuff is looking by the end of the day, and hopefully get a new PTE stream out to you guys to fix some of the stuff that was already called out in the stream thread. So it's just me and Brad. I don't know if Brad's casting or not. I don't think he is. But I haven't actually been playing very much lately, so I guess we'll see how I do. I don't have no good idea how good FSN is, and I know how Brad plays, but he's wily too, so you never know. More energy is required. Yeah, typically. Let's, on that note, then let's get this guy going. Yeah, any of you playing on the PTE stream have probably noticed that there's a pretty serious... Oh, that, yeah, it was just a test model on something that didn't work out, so I didn't realize it was going to get exported, so... Who's next? Oh, that's the AI. Alright. I know who my first attack is going to be. Because AI. Because if I don't do it right now, he's going to start kicking my butt. Actually, let's just get that on repeat. 2 fighters for every bomber. Start taking out some of his econ. Slow him down enough that he shouldn't be able to be too much of a pain for a little while. Hopefully get enough of an army set up to take him out here in short order. Come here. Yep, come here. Let's take out some of his fabbers too. Alright, cool. This. There we go. Alright, that should piss off the AI enough. Oh, hey, there's FSN. Yeah, seriously, with the AI taking over the world. He's brutal.
Taking fire.
Taking fire. Let's bump up our production here. Oh, those guys are stuck. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and there comes Brad. Well, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, the AI was set to roll. Dang you, wreckage.
Forces are taking fire.
Yeah, can you tell I'm a little bit rustier than normal? I mean, usually not that great to begin with, so. Damn you, grenadiers. Damn you, Brad. Yeah, I'm getting pinched on both sides here. Ah, well. Yes, I am streaming again. I'm waiting on some builds right now, so I told Brad I should hop in and do some. God. I don't think I've gotten a hit off yet on my stupid Uber cannon. There we go. Not that that's going to save my ass. with a couple of those guys in there, I might be able to at least do a little damage. There we go. At least taking this.
Taking fire.
I do love the bomb bots. May not be the most effective, but yeah, I was a little pinched there. I don't really have any built-in protections on my base, so that's fine. It's the first game of the day, so. Oh, oh, there goes the AI, I guess. There's that one group of her. Yeah, you know, I like the Steam forums, but there's way too much proclivity to do drive-bys there. So people tend to just kind of come in, post once, never come again. They don't actually care for a response. They just, you know, the actual transient nature of the forum just kind of sucks. Just you don't see a lot of people repeatedly, you know, posting. It makes it very hard to, you know, hold actually interesting conversations there. If, you know, for external forums besides our own, I found, yeah, my managed dead. All right, let's see what's going on.
Additional metal extractors required.
You think additional metal extractors are required? I just died. I think that's a fair guess there. I think additional everything is required. All right, what do we got going on here? I'm gonna. Yeah, my commander moves so slow there that I just couldn't get to those grenadiers, and I couldn't fire my uber cannon because it doesn't arc at all. And I didn't really have a whole lot of units left, so. I'm curious. FSN looks like he plays a little more what I'm used to seeing kind of the traditional players play like, and Brad plays like Brad, so that'll be interesting to see. On here, I think we are single planet. Cool. Yes, I do remember that time I had a base. Yeah, no, Uber forum. I love it. Frankly, you know, I've been doing games for 17 years now, and hanging out on forums is something you start to get burned out on. And I frankly love hanging out on our Uber forums just because the community there is honestly just awesome to deal with and talk to. And hold real conversations with, instead of, you know, feeling like you're kind of doing the same old non-stop confirmation bias and straw man arguments that seem to dominate a lot of online discussion. The Reddit forum has started to prove to be a really good place to hang out too. A lot of interesting stuff going on there more. So we're getting up to, I think, 6,000 subscribers there now. So the community there is starting to really grow and talk a lot more about the game, which is cool. And of course the Steam sale has helped bring a lot of new people into the game, so I'm kind of watching the chat channel now too, so while I'm seeing who wins here. I'm gonna say FSN just kind of as a guess, but I guess we'll see. Well, they're still in this game, so. Oh, oh, you were, yeah, you weren't talking to me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so, like I said, this build doesn't have it yet, but Varric, Steve Smith, our graphics programmer, or what's his title? Principal Graphics Architect. Anyway, he is our graphics wizard. He has spent basically the last week and a half getting the client really multi-threading, and while it's still early to say exactly, you know, what we're going to see on a, you know, modern quad-core hyper-threaded processor, you know, even when the game was maxed out, you know, you would frequently see it never use more than 8 to 10% of your processing power, maybe up to 12. And he's gotten it to the point where it's making, you know, a good use, you know, 20 to 30% now. So how that translates into real world, you know, we'll see. But it's very promising changes to the build. But it's going to require a fair bit of testing, which is one of the reasons we're going to want to try and get it on PTE as soon as possible. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, yeah, I've ascended a good little bit, but now, alright, cool. Has Brad gone Tech 2 yet? Doesn't look like it. Nope, just his normal hordes of factories. Your school's server yet? Well, yeah, if we'd release a server you could. But we haven't done that yet. Oh, there's this army, okay. Well, that's an interesting mix. Brad's got a better, well, had a better mix of units, but he wasn't really keeping focused on where he should. Because I don't know what he can see right now. Oh yeah, he has almost no. Oh, he's got a fair bit of intel. But yeah, Varric's posts get very technical, and it's very, he does some of the stuff he posts about is very cool. It's time consuming, so you know, I don't try and harass the people too much to post unless they really want to. But I like seeing a lot of the engineers and other folk coming in and post and just talk about what they're doing. It's a very interesting insight. Okay, yeah, this is not good for Brad. Oh, Hexacar? Yeah, I don't know. We're definitely already making better use of multi-threading in the main line, but it's still early, so you know, I would say a Hexacore might, you know, really start to get fully utilized once we can see a quad core, you know, breaking 75-80%. Boom! Alright, out of this game. Main menu. And I'm still waiting on a build to test pathfinding, so I will hop in another game here once Brad gets the lobby up.
Did you have a ton of UI lag that game?
So Brad was just asking about people had mentioned on the stream, on the PTE stream thread, that, you know, seems to be a lot of new UI lag, and what it is oops, I didn't mean to create a new lobby. I was just looking for games. There we go. I'll watch for Brad's game. So yeah, anyway, so especially for people who tend to do what I call the StarCraft style of clicking, where you tend, you know, never click once, where 30 clicks will do. It exacerbates the problem, because what we're seeing is a spike every single time you click of lag. There's some in progress stuff, and it absolutely exacerbates the situation. So if you tend to be one of those kind of like slower, you know, calm clickers, you're going to see some spikes, but it's not going to be as bad. But if you do that, you're giving move orders and you do 20 clicks in a row, it's going to just really make your UI lag seem atrocious. As I was saying in that thread, though, hopefully that should be gone by the end of the day, because we got some big stuff that's in progress. Yes, the creator of Skynet is in the chat channel. He's going to doom us all, but you know, we'll have fun going there, so. We need more players here. Come on, where are you people? That's why I said our standard active game sandbox, you know, the whole econ mod to 0, that's probably not going to change. But there is an actual modding concept of sandbox, which is very, very different. But that's not a mode most people are going to want to play in. Longer term, it's hard to say. You know, I'm sure we will continue to spend time thinking and what we can do to. Oh. I know. Sorry, multiple conversations going on, so. All right. All right, here we go. PTE, Public Test Environment. So, becoming a more common term for just public test environments. Sorry. Because we want to have a chance. If the AI is not a normal, we'll probably just all die in like 5 seconds.
Betting is low.
Hopefully we'll be lucky and everyone will end up going to one planet or the other, so one way or the other, me and Sky Striker will have a uncontested planet, which, you know, always makes the game go easier. And I want to get early recon on that exact bit of information. Looks like our collision detection on that stuff is not working quite the way it should. Okay. So I said, check the modding forum. There's a way to do it. You have to enable the right mods, though, to enable that specific sandbox environment, because that should be, I believe that's already available to modders. Chris, did we get the sandbox environment for modders, the one that sets the basic kind of the special testing sandbox environment?
We didn't put it as a separate planet, no.
Well, no, just the one where they can have access to some of the cheats and stuff. We did
They
that.
have access to cheats, they're just not a separate planet configuration.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
They
That's
have
fine.
access to the, anybody can do a server modded
Cheat, that's what I thought. Yeah,
with
okay.
Spawn units at their will.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if you could hear that, so I signed. But you know, if you go into the modding forum, you can actually see how to set up all the mods you want and everything, and that does include a cheating environment, which is kind of a true sandbox mode. Yeah. What else? What Sysix just said. Let's get some scouting out there. Yeah, I mean, right now the only way to truly disable the AI is through economic. We don't have a way to shut off AIs at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, I mean. Yeah, okay, I think that makes sense, yeah. Get up there. Actually, no, do that. Then do that. Hopefully, Striker's being unaccosted at the moment, and I can start to be a serious jerk here. check on. Okay, Sky's doing good.
Insufficient energy.
Let's get one guy coming out here periodically. Oh, that's got to be Bradar. Okay. That explains a lot. I'm having a bad day. It's recoverable, but that's a pain in the ass.
Additional metal extractors required.
Yeah. We're aware of that. One sec.
More metal is required.
Question is... There we go. Brad is kicking up this and it's way too fast. That's fine. I'm not going to be able to recover from this. So I think what I do is come over here. See if
Additional metal extractors required.
just get right over there. Nope. Not gonna bet on time. Alright. Let's see if I can get a factory up in time and enough bots to help me get a connection gate up. That was brutal.
Metal is low.
I just don't build fast enough.
Energy is low. Insufficient metal. More metal is required.
He's got supposedly a build orders queued, but I'm not sure seeing who from. So I'm just gonna do some override there. I'm not seeing that shit getting built.
Additional metal extractors required.
Set a camera there, go back to here, set a camera there. And I'm gonna snag just a couple of these units and see if we can potentially...
Insufficient energy.
Come on. There we go.
Additional metal extractors
Yeah,
required.
that didn't work very well. Didn't realize he already had bombers over it. Oh well. No, I think I will let him focus on that for now, and I will stay focused on getting our frickin' metal economy back up and running. And potentially get a couple of defenses up.
Metal is low.
We got a Vanguard in there too.
Additional metal extractors required. Under attack. Insufficient metal.
Yeah, we're working on it. Let's see if we can do a strike force here into their base and do some damage. Yeah, the area reclaim didn't seem to be working very well. There we go. There we go. Let's do some damage here. Boom.
Insufficient metal.
Okay, I think we've effectively kicked Blue off this planet. Yeah, Vanguards are a little nutty in terms of their power. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's see. Got 1, 2. Let's get about 5 on there. And then we'll start up another group. Okay, good. He's got those. Alright, good enough. Let's get on here. as long as we're over here. Wait, why am I not seeing? There we go. Start doing a planet build of those soon. Oh, there we go. Now, I wonder, did... yeah, let's do that. I don't see anyone there yet, so... well, one Astrius. Let's turn that off. Don't need more than one for now.
More metals required.
No, we have energy, so I'm not seeing... I don't see anyone here currently, but that doesn't mean there's not anyone there, so... No, not Skathis. It's Sky Striker. Knew it was Sky something. I was just trying to remember his name. I don't actually remember. Oh, crap. The big question is there anywhere I can unload here quickly enough? I certainly have the economy, so I just need to get down and get built up quickly enough that I can take him out. That should be good. Let's get some defenses first. I have a plan. Let's see how well it works. Let's get one of these guys up, get one flak up, just get some basic defenses up,
Additional metal extractors required.
and then get one factory up as quick as possible. And then probably a few of these guys. Let's just do one for now. Well, not just the AI, but as far as I can tell, the AI is the only opponent that I have on the moon right now.
Metal is low.
Metal is low. Excuse me. I wonder. Where my air factories go? Well, let's fix that metal's low problem.
Additional metal extractors required.
Let's do some damage. Sounds like that should be a Duke Nukem, so let's do some damage.
Insufficient metal.
It sounds really good. Definitely notice it when you hear it. Good audio clue to get your butt over to see what's going on. Nice. Must have just taken out the main planet. I want to actually see what happened there. go to the second planet. Did you guys? Hey, Brad. Did you guys just bug out?
Yeah, I blew my commander. Y'all won this game.
Okay. All right.
So between Garrett and the AI, there was nowhere for you to go.
Well, the AI was dead too, so
Oh.
I think Skychecker has just taken out the AI and.
Purple AI.
Nice.
Didn't work in that game.
All right, I've got to go for now, guys. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, should have a new PTE stream coming up along sometime today. That was a lot of fun, and yes, Vanguard's still OP.